Looking through my mind for empty spaces. Thinking to myself, now I know where the paint sits. On an empty canvas, I don't know what I'm painting. But my paintbrush stain just wanna paint a better picture to maintain this. Wait. Looking through time while I see these faces. Looking through time, I can see what I'm facing. But I'm looking at the time, I don't know if I'ma make it. Make up the time, but it's looking like I'm wasting. Looking at this time, cause I know I won't make it. What was I thinking? Now I'm thinking. Looking through my eyes, all I see is faces. Looking through my eyes, why I seem so faceless. Cause I'm looking like this, cause I'm looking like that. Looking in the past with a mirror on my back. Now I'm looking at this, now I'm looking at that. Whatever's on my neck, I don't know where it's at. Am I losing my mind? Can't afford no watch, so I ain't got the time. Then go find what's lost. When you're moving like this, when you're moving like that. What's the point of moving when you're moving right back? When you do it like this, when you do it like that. Ain't shooting stars, hope you will fight back. Please bury me in love. Please tell me what I'm made for. I ain't made for this today, Lord. Please tell me what I'm made for. I ain't made for this today, Lord. Please tell me what I'm made for. I ain't made for this today, Lord. Please tell me what I'm made for. I ain't made for this today, Lord, no. I could see through Stevie's vision, trying to open doors through melodies, but some keys is missing. Now I'm searching cause the keys to get in. Wait. Now I'm learning that none of these keys could fit in. Damn. Trying to see through Ray Charles' vision. Now I'm cursed from my addiction. Thinking to myself, how far am I in this? Man, this shit is crazy. How did I backtrack for unknown tracks? Gotta stop fronting, man, I gotta backtrack. Dog, I'm trying to get it, how I give it right back? Give it up strong, how I get it like that? I don't really get it when it's given and I'm that. Nigga that'll give it up to anyone to rap. When I do it like this, when I do it like that. Thinking like everybody do it like that. So I do it like this, what I'm doing ain't that. Man, they got me thinking what I'm doing ain't facts. Man, I'm losing my mind. Got me thinking I don't wanna waste my time. Now I gotta brainstorm, cause I'm moving like this, cause I'm moving like that. Even if I curve forward, I ain't moving straight back. When I do it like this, when I do it like that. I don't wanna make it, I just wanna make it last. Lord, please. 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 Please tell me what I'm made for. I ain't made for this today, Lord. Please tell me what I'm made for. I ain't made for this today, Lord. Please tell me what I'm made for. I ain't made for this today, Lord. Please tell me what I'm made for. I ain't made for this. Wait. Looking at those faces had me scared to look at mirrors, but after staring for so long, it showed what I look like and a good like all those faces used to show me past mistakes. I used to make you show me how to fix mistakes, so I learned to how to not break it again. Looking at the time had me thinking I'm wasting time, while time is wasting. The patience is I'm just waiting on my time, but time isn't waiting on me. Looking at the faces had me looking off key, had me looking at myself cause they looking at me. Now my looks could kill if you looking at me, cause I look to kill whoever looking at me. Now I see through my own eyes looking at me. No Ray Charles, I ain't looking at speed. Feeling to me there, now I see it so clear. When I turn over the head, that patience is the key. Get through the doors I was trying to get through. Issues that I locksmith for the fix through. Reason why I'm thinking that I was official. Went through BS to get bigger tissue. Now I see why I gotta see those faces. Now I see why I gotta be patient. Now I see why I was looking at times. Time was trying to tell me go look to be amazing. Do it like this, do it like that. Lord, I understand your creation. I understand why I gotta make it. I gotta show them how you make greatness. Lord, I gotta show them how you make greatness. I gotta show them how you make greatness, Lord. Me, you know. I don't wanna make it, Lord. I just wanna make it last. I don't wanna make it. I just wanna make it last. I don't wanna make it, Lord. I just wanna make it. Wait, I do wanna make it, Lord, but I just wanna make it last.
Whoa. All I got to say is that was fire.
Thank you.
That was divine intervention
Yes.
by my man MANSA MUSA here.
Yeah.
Yo, before you even introduce yourself, but then I want you to break down the video. how you was just breaking it down to me with the verses and so forth. So introduce yourself. Welcome to the Actors Cut. Your man HUBERT GUY, MANSA MUSA, my special celebrity guest this week. It's going down again. You just saw the video, Divine Intervention. Introduce yourself and break it down, my friend.
So suave and smooth, too cool for you. What's good? My name is MANSA MUSA, also known as New York's Slowest Angel. I'm from New Age, and what you just seen was Divine Intervention. I was explaining to him how the song is. Well, before I even explain the song, Divine Intervention is basically things that happen, everything that happens for a reason to get you into a certain position in life. So in this particular song, I'm basically talking about, like in the first verse, I'm talking about the things that's overwhelming me with, like, you know, the things that I'm struggling with, a female that I was dealing with at the time, you know, the things I'm dealing with street-wise or dealing with in the personal life, family-wise, like, you know, these things are overwhelming me to the point where it's just like, I don't even know what my purpose is. Like, you know, I don't know what I'm doing here at this point now. Everything, I'm just getting hit with so much stuff, and it's just like it all, you know, it feels like it's all happening at once. Everybody go through that. Like, you know, when you feel like it all happens, everything is just hitting you one by one after the other.
A lot of burdens you feel like on your shoulders.
Exactly. So then in the second verse, I'm just talking about now, it's just like I'm doing the things to get me to a different position, but it's just, I'm still not going nowhere. And it's like I'm doing things differently from what everybody else is doing. You know, especially musically wise, no disrespect to anybody, but it's just like I'm doing different things differently. So, you know, it's like I'm more like I'm the elephant in the room. How am I not getting there? Like, you know, the clout that I don't feel like I deserve. You know, so even with that, so with that being said, that can end up forming self-doubt. You know, to the point where you're doubting yourself now because you feel like you're doing your best, you feel like you're doing your all, but you're not getting, you know, the reciprocation from all that hard work you're putting in. So and then at that point, it's just now you're self-doubting yourself now to the point where you're like, should I even continue doing this?
Right.
You know, and then the third verse breaks down basically the first and the second verse where it's just like, okay, I'm going through all these things, but then it's like I've found reasons why I had to go through those things. And the reasons why I had to go through those things because it made me a stronger person to become the person that I need to be, that, you know, the Creator made me to be to this very moment at this day. You know, and at the end of the day, that explains divine intervention. Like, you know, you put yourself, you go through certain different things in life to get to a certain point in life, you know what I mean?
Yo, he just broke it down, like, basic layman's terms. Like, because you have to understand that you're going to go through your struggles. You know what I'm saying? And you got to understand just because you're going through your struggles and you overcoming things, that don't mean everything is going to be easy or work out like the way you want it to. So then you got to understand that as well so you can continue to go on with your struggle. You got to understand your struggle, understand what you're going through. And then when you come into that realization of your true power, then you embrace it, and it just takes, that's hot.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
That's hot.
Appreciate
that's hot.
It. Appreciate it.
And like I was saying, your delivery is crazy. Is damn near impeccable. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
I mean, the way that you bounce and the way that you flow on off the beat and what you're saying, it all coincides together. Man.
Appreciate it. I put a lot of thought, actually that particular song I didn't even write down. I was walking I was walking to go vote for the president. I was just walking and I had the beat in my airplane. And I was like, this beat is so hard. And I already had the idea of how I wanted to go about it, because at that time I was going through certain things. All the stuff that I was just explaining, this is all true events. You know, I try to make, my music as real as it possibly can. You know what I mean? And as relatable as it possibly can, because I'm not the only one that's going through these things. But that particular song, I didn't write down whatsoever. That's all just straight from the top of my head.
And that's true divine intervention.
And that's true divine intervention. That's true divine intervention. I know that's divine intervention because those words, how I put those, like you said, the way I put those words together.
Oh man.
I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything like that. I'm as humble as I can.
Listen, you have lyrically, you have a purpose. This is what you are supposed to be here doing because of what you're saying and how you're saying it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's tight. I mean, all the way around, the message, the production, the delivery. I mean, it's something that really needs to be out there right now.
Yeah.
I'm glad I could have you on my show.
Thank you.
So we can
I'm
talk
glad
about
to be
this.
here.
Yeah,
Glad
man.
to be here.
So tell us about your background, where you're from, and how you got started into the hip hop game, so we can evolve into how you became Mansa Musa and how you started delivering the lyrics that you do now. You feel me?
No, definitely.
Yes, sir.
My name is I'm Mansa Musa. I'm from Long Island, Brentwood, to be exact. Also CI. My story is basically, I'm just a kid that was just trying to spread love, and then realizing in this world doesn't accept love, you end up losing yourself, and that's why I end up calling myself the Lost Angel, because my intention is always just to spread love, and that's what I try to do in my music. I always try to spread love, try to, spread a positive message to the people, and also have a good time as well too.
Right.
It's all about the love, at the end of the day, but at the same time, due to the struggles and the problems that I had to deal with growing up, that everybody in the world faces, you end up losing yourself, you end up losing your purpose, or because you end up losing yourself, you forget what you're here for, you forget who you are,
Right.
So that's why I call myself New York's Lost Angel. You understand what I'm saying? And so I try to reflect that in my music a lot,
Right.
Right.
That emotion, I can feel that, when you write how it comes out emotionally.
Definitely. Oh yeah,
you can feel that.
I'm very passionate with every song that I write, no matter what lane it's in. I'm very passionate about it because I take this craft very serious, and at the end of the day, this is my outlet. This is my way of speaking to you, without, in a sense, any consequences,
Right.
in a sense.
But you know what, man? Nowadays, who really knows what consequences are? The president is saying everything, and ain't nothing happening to him.
I mean, of course you can have consequences, but I mean,
Right.
so it's more so like,
you delivering your message,
Yeah.
and you got a righteous message for people to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Definitely.
Man, I
Definitely.
understand. So, who were some of the influences when you were coming up, when you were listening to old school hip hop, that you were listening to that helped you come into the type of style that you have right now?
It was three main artists growing up listening to, and I can tell you exactly the reasons why I listen to these three artists. First one was DMX, and that's because of his fearlessness. He was so fearless, and when I mean by fearless, he never was afraid to show you his emotions. And as a man, a lot of us we have this masculinity perception. We have to always be tough and all that stuff. And with DMX, he was like that, but he also cried on stage. He showed you that emotion. He prayed with you.
He's very emotional.
Yeah, so it's just like that to me was just. That was motivating for me, to be who I want to be without
To
any
see somebody
fear.
so hard on the mic, but
Yeah,
then
at the
still
same
have
time.
those real
So-
life emotions. Like, he just like me. He going through the same thing that I'm feeling, because DMX's music is emotional, and he writes about and speaks about what he's going through too. So I can understand that.
Yeah, so that's why I feel like I connect with him so much. Eminem, because of his rebelliousness and obviously his lyrical ability. I love how he was just so rebellious.
Best.
Yeah, his lyrical ability is impeccable.
Eminem is off the chart. And I'm not just saying that because I'm from Michigan and he's from Michigan, but
Oh, really?
yeah, this dude's, his lyrical prowess.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But let's talk about you, though.
Yeah.
We here with Mansa Musa right
Definitely. And Jay-Z obviously was the third person. Those are my three biggest main influences to, actually makes me want to write. Or at least give me a direction of where I want to write. Because I feel like those three artists kind of describe me in a way. So they show me that I can use the stuff that I feel like I have to bottle inside. I can let that out through this outlet.
Right.
They help me find a way to express these emotions that I couldn't really express.
Right.
They gave me an avenue.
Right. Quite understandable. So how do you feel about the state of the hip hop game now? Because we got a lot of dudes in there that they call mumble rappers and so forth, and a lot of young kids that's in the game that's not really respecting the game. How do you feel about the state of the game, what it's in right now, the hip hop industry?
Honestly, for me, how I love the game. I love hip hop. Everything has its good and its bad side. Like I feel like now, it's forcing a lot of rappers to be more creative. Especially at these times where it's kind of on a fast-paced motion. Like what I mean. So it's like you have to be really creative to really catch that person's ear and to really stay in that person's mind, even if it's in the back of their mind. You're still there all the time. Like and at the same time, it can be a little overwhelming with a lot of stuff that you don't necessarily always hear, like but
because once you're in the game, you got to stay in the game. It's a lot of pressure to stay in the game. Even more pressure than it is to make it into the game. Making it in is easy. Staying it in, staying in the game, that's a whole totally different story.
True. But I love the way the game is now. Like especially now, there's a lot of independent artists out doing what they need to do to make their money and still be heard, and going global. And that's because that's the lane that we're going. Like New Age.
Independent is the best.
Yeah, we have an independent label, New Age Sound Association. I mean, that's the whole thing.
And you run out with your man's right.
That's the
what's his
manager
name?
and the CEO. That's Lorenzo.
Lorenzo, shout out to my man Lorenzo. He just out there.
Shout out to Buggy.
He on social media doing something.
Yeah, New Age, Free Wally Doc, you already know. But yeah, so that's the lane that we in. We in the independent lane, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to build a strong fan base, get our music heard independently.
So what is the project that you have out right now?
Project that we're working on is called We Got in Wisdom. That's the new project coming out within the next few months, a couple of months. I want to say hopefully March. I don't have no specific dates yet, but
don't worry. When it comes out, I'm gonna let you know.
Definitely.
We may even bring you back to release that.
I'm with it. You know what I'm
saying?
I'm with it. It's done. We just putting the final touches on it so we can we want to make sure it's perfect for the people.
Right. So who are some of the producers and engineers that you work with on this project right here?
On this one, off the top, man. Producers. I can't think of names off the top of my head. I know.
Just some hot tracks.
What's this guy's? Not NYC Bangers. That's on a different one.
Don't worry, we're gonna look it up.
We have a lot of
Renzo. Can we have Renzo look it up?
Yeah, Renzo. Yeah, definitely.
Let's see Renzo. Hey, he's sleeping. My man Renzo right here. Yo, this is how we going down. This is how we do it. But
I'm trying to think of the name. I know what it is because a lot of these songs, we recorded these songs already.
Yeah.
And then a lot of things that's been happening, so we kept pushing the project back.
Right.
Yeah, so that's why it's just I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Renzo, what's up? We got my man Renzo coming in. Yo, we talking about some of the producers that's on the upcoming project right here.
Okay, how you doing?
So, you want to give us some information on some of the producers that's on this new project that we working on with MANSA MUSA right here?
On the We Got in Wisdom EP. We got...
Come on over here. Come on, get on TV, man. Come get you some shine, man. If you want to be... Slide him a mic. Here, let me slide him my mic real quick. This is how it's going down. We doing this. So, but who are some of the inspirations that you had coming up in the game? Who did you listen to back in the day to where you was like, yo, I like this cat right here. I think he has a type of style that I would, not emulate, but kind of pattern myself off. Who did you listen to coming up?
Honestly, out of those three artists, DMX, Jay-Z, Eminem, I listen to a lot of Lupe, Lil Wayne, and Kanye West. But I kind of just mesh it all. I kind of just mesh it all in. I don't really try to take nobody's style, nothing like
Right,
that.
right,
I try to
right.
be as
Right.
original as I possibly can. Obviously, there's nothing new under the sun, so you really so what's really original.
You just hear
But,
everybody and just form your own
I
little
just
style.
I just try to just make my own little do my own twist to everything, like you know, and just try not to sound like the next guy, but still be able to catch your ear, like you know.
So where do you see Mansa Musa in the game 5 years from now in the hip hop industry? Where do you see yourself?
Oh, I'm about to release my first album.
Getting it in?
Yeah, doing shows across the country.
Are you doing any shows right now? You performing, doing anything right now?
Yeah. We got no shows coming up as of yet, but we definitely gonna have some shows. It's gonna keep you in tune. Just follow me at the Duke Musa Instagram. Definitely keep you in tune with all the shows. Much more. www.soundsfortheages.com. That's where all the music videos and everything. Just keep you in tune. All the latest stuff.
I'm gonna have to hook you up with my man Manny Miz. Shout out to my man Manny Miz and DJ Effects and my girl Bugs and Ya, you know what I'm saying, Swag in the City every Wednesday from 6 to 8. I'm gonna have to hook you up with them so you can get on their show. They got a really hot radio show, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You can go on there and talk about, you know, what you're doing too and, you know, spit some freestyles, you know what I'm saying? It's a real dope show. I think you will be really good on that show. So where do you see yourself like going in the future as far as what do you like when you finish, when Mansa Musa is done rhyming and writing, where do you see yourself as far as being an executive or as far as, you know, one of those people who really made a change on the face of hip hop? Where do you see yourself being? And let me check my phone real quick because I don't want us to run out of time because I will be so pissed.
Yeah, definitely.
We got
I
7
see
minutes.
myself, honestly, what I really want to do is open up. I want to get into real estate, you know, but I want to also open up a lot of nonprofit organizations, like for people who are in need, with their needs, like, you know. That, like, you know, my real main goal is to really, like, try to help people. Like, you know, that's what I really would love to do. Like,
Very
you know what I mean? I want definitely be successful in the music business. I'm into fashion. I'm into, you know, a lot of things, like, you know, fitness and whatnot. So I definitely want to definitely explore those lanes and take those to a new height. You know what I mean? But as far as in, like, at the end goal, yeah, it's to own some nonprofit organizations, and just to help as much people as I possibly can throughout the world. Like, you know, there's people that's really in need. You know,
Man, it's a lot of people in need.
A lot of people in need. Like, you know,
You know.
a lot of people and also, first things first is to make sure that the people I'm around me, they can take care of their families. Like, you know what I mean, and then, you know, help other families as well. Like, you know. That's all we all about. That's what New Age is about, just helping others. One hand wash the other, both hands wash the face, you know.
It's about helping that one, and then once that one get put on, then everybody can get put on because, you know, it's just a progressive thing. You know, the love is just, you know, exemplifying through the whole family. Man, I understand that. I understand that completely. So let's give me your information real quick. Where did you get the info for me?
We got M&D Productions on it. We have Press Star Beats. We got a freestyle that we use, one of Just Blaze beats on it. And we got Beat Stars on it as well.
So hold on, I'm gonna give my man Renzo the mic off camera so he can say that again, so we can get that on. And you let him know who we got on this project.
Yeah, on the next We God and Wisdom EP coming very soon. You can find it on soundsfortheages.com. We're going to have M&D Productions. We got Press Stars Beats. We got Beat Stars. And we also got a freestyle on it by Just Blaze, Traded Off for Nothing, which is a video out now on YouTube and on our website.
Right. Yeah, hey, that's a real tight boss right there. He just stand off background, give me the mic. I'm going to say what I got to say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Put it down just like that. That's cool. Yeah, so now y'all know where you can find that. Let them know where they can find that project again.
At
where we can get that at.
www.soundsfortheages.com. You can find the latest project We Got in Wisdom is going to be on there. At the Duke Musa, you can follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook is Mansa Musa. And where I'm going to be, where you can stay tuned, and I'm going to show you all my show. Where if I have a show, I posted. You can come out, see me perform. It's gonna be a good time. And we'll have the release dates for We Got No Wisdom and future projects we have coming out. You know, it's a beautiful thing. 2018, New Age.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's going down. New Age Entertainment 2018. You gave them all your handles, your Instagram, your Twitter, your SoundCloud, your Facebook, anytime. Yo, if you want to get this man some money in his pocket, he's about to give you the information where you can put money in his pocket.
At the Duke Musa, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, MANSA MUSA. MANSA MUSA if you go on YouTube. YouTube.com/StablesFilm, or just go on the website, www.soundsfortheages.com. That's where you'll find me, all of the other New Age artists, my music videos, my music, and much more.
Yo, and who
shows, upcoming events.
We're not running.
Just a New Age. Yeah.
Who produced that Divine Intervention?
Divine Intervention. Who did produce that? S.Fire produced that. Yes, definitely. S.Fire definitely produced that one. Yeah, shout out to S.Fire for that one.
Man, if y'all missed the beginning of this show and y'all just tuned in like maybe a few minutes ago or whatever, or after the video, you gotta go to YouTube and put in Mansa Musa, Divine Intervention.
Yes.
The video, it's a great concept. I love the shots that you got.
Thank you.
I love the feeling of the video. You know, it's hard to really put together a project to where you can have that emotional feel and also that visual effect to all come together, to work together. But that's it right there, man. That Divine Intervention is crazy. Yo, and he's got, plenty more stuff coming up. And we just gonna follow him, and and I'm excited to see where your career takes you, because like I said, I'm a fan.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? You have a great lyrical vocabulary. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
The way that you deliver your rhmes, it's all good.
Yeah, it's all
the way that you deliver your rhymes, you know what I'm saying? And just the presence that you have in the video, it all goes into being a great artist. And you got that.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And thank you for coming down and being on the show.
Thank you for having me, brother.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is what it's all about. It's about, giving, good people that are doing something positive, whether it's music, whether it's acting, whether it's fashion, whether it's, something positive going on in the community, a platform to come down and showcase what you do, let the people know what you do. Because I tell people all the time, I be like, yeah, this is my show, but it's all about you. I want you to get all your information out there, you know what I'm saying?
No, I appreciate
because
that.
that's why I like to have guests on my show that are doing something good, that people be like, yo, you hear that underground artist, or you hear such and such and such and such. And with technology and social media nowadays, you can blow up overnight.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
And I was just talking to one of my clients. I've been cutting his hair for maybe about a month and a half, 2 months now. And he's been starring on this really big show, SNL. And we were talking about, life from last year for him, versus versus this year. And I'm like, man, that's how life happens, because, you go to sleep one night and, you wondering what I'm gonna do next, what audition is coming up, what's gonna happen. And then the next day you get a phone call from, Saturday Night Live, BET, CBS, some show, some major movie, and your life just changed like that. It just instantly changes, and then you're on a whole totally different plateau of living.
I can't wait. I'm ready for that.
Ready
for that. 'Cause we got so much stuff coming. I want the world to hear. I got a message, man.
And I like what you're doing, because with your type of music, I also understand and feel that you're gonna bring a sense of responsibility with that.
Yeah, definitely.
And a sense of people that listen to your music, a sense of them enhancing themselves to be a better person, and also helping other people to be a better. Because that's what I really enjoyed about your music, because the production was tight, the lyrics was tight, and it was a good message.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a 3-in-1.
Yeah,
It's like a 3-in-1 body shampoo, hair shampoo, conditioner type thing.
You know, that's the overall message, you know. But we try to relate to everything. So we also have, you know, I mean, a lot of feel good music too, a lot of fun party music, like, you know, stuff that, you know, that everybody else can relate to. But the main message, you know, is always about the love. It's always about spreading love and always about spreading the positive message, like, you know, to the people.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Most
So
definitely.
we into my YouTube time right now.
All
right. Well, I just totally lost track of time because we was having such a good time talking.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
We on YouTube time now. Mm-hmm. So what I like you to do is you want to spit something? You want to spit a hot 16 for the. Go ahead, man. Spit a hot 16. Mansa Musa on the Actors Cut. We laid back in the cut. You see how I'm looking, how I'm feeling like a Paisley Park pimp.
I said, lights off, then it's Jeepers Creepers time. Stuck on this road, I just need to see a sign. Feet ain't feeling fine, so I leap into the sky. Head deeper in the sun, let me speak what's on my mind. Secret so that I'm just a keeper of this shrine. If you speaking on my grind, then it's feed them to the lines. Piece of me is light, bring a piece into his life, but they speaking on my name, so I gotta set examples. Pot out the oven, bare hands on the handle. Better beat your feet or turn your sneakers into sandals. Flow on this beat vandal. Pyromaniac, house burned from this candle. Sit a nigga down, understand they can't stand you. Then break the chair as we laugh and we stare. Hear this shit clear, put your ass to your ear. When I rap, it's like fucking tear gas in the air. Sleep when I die, no sweet in my spine. Full teeth in the streets, gotta eat to survive. Beat, pull the V to the side. She a freak, add meat in between to divide. Cheap seats can't see where I shine. Just a peep at a peak you can't reach if you climb. Tone down, can't you see I'm grown up? Walk alone slow, won't fuck my toes up. Becoming low now, tell my niggas roll up. Fresh kicks, last dragon, you bums is show enough. So what, you walk around so tough. Show up with your crew, get broken, no cold crush. Tear down a building. Stuck in the past, but I pass from that feeling. If God has to put sins in front of his children, then I ain't gotta trust anyone, not appealing. Kidnapped to the stealing, pushing shit back, get lax for the healing. Man,
yo,
man.
Don't give him no more. Don't give him no more.
That's it. No
you
more,
gotta
no
go
more.
on the internet for more.
Yeah, definitely.
You gotta
SoundsForAges.com. SoundsForAges.com. At the Duke Musa. Follow me, man.
And send him the money.
Yeah.
Put the money in his pocket.
Yeah, man.
He's worth it.
Richest man of soul, man. Yeah.
Yo, Mansa Musa, I really appreciate you coming down.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for doing the show. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy what you're doing, like I said before, as being a positive artist and having a crazy flow as well. And I look forward to more projects that you're doing and more things that you're working on. And anything that you're doing, please let me know so we can bring you back. We can get you on the show. We can get you on the YouTube channel and just continue to let people know and continue to grow with you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Not a problem. Thank you again.
I give a shout out?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Free Wally Doc, big bro. Till you come home, we killing shit. Free Dumb Out, Straight Jack, New Age Road. You already know, man. Mansa Musa.
And that's how it's going down, my man. Me and Lil Renzo rolling in the Benzo. He on the side over here. Yo, this is one of the coolest cats I ever met for the first time right here. He's just like,
that's my bro. That's my bro.
Yo, thank you for tuning in again. Mansa Musa, Long Island,
Yeah.
New Age in the house.
Yeah.
HUBERT GUY, the Actors Cut. Thank you for tuning in every Wednesday, 5 o'clock. We here. You can also live stream at mnn.org. Hit me up at handsome_good_grooming on the gram. Let me know if you want to be a part of the show, how you can, get involved or whatever, and we'll make that happen. So until then, peace. And now I'm about to take my mic off, and I'm about to Michael Jackson moonwalk to the studio room. That's how I go for the show on.